it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
14 foul. At the line for your Spurs, Charles Bassey. At the line for what?
You know, for so long, many joked about how the Spurs were old. Ways too old, right? Too old, too slow, too stuck in their same ways. But that's changing.
Well, I was on a couple of those teams too, Kevin. I remember well, people said that the Spurs were too old and needed to get younger. And over the last few years, they've done exactly that.
On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 10-2 run here. They swipe it. Here's Noel. The pass to Alexander Walker. Tries again. It's hauled in by Bates-Diop.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
A nice shot by Rivers.
I mean, he's extremely confident and aggressive. Rivers loves to take it up inside.
And here is Barbosa. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Bassey. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Poked away. There's the 3. He's off on that one. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside. And it's working for him.
33.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. She's checked in for the Spurs. MP comes in for Johnson. Minnesota also making some changes. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. Reed misses.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
So on the floor for Minnesota, a pair of number 1 picks are at the forwards, Edwards and Towns. Then it's Naz Reid, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 2-guard spot. Greg, Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player, but he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Now here is Barbosa. Not a lot of room. To the inside. A nice shot by Sohan. Sohan's got 12 points here in the second half.
Just slicing the D to pieces in the pick and roll. MP textbook play.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
Passes it to Noel. 5 to shoot. No good, unable to end this run.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And that one, good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Zach Collins checked in for San Antonio. Daniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for Alexander Walker. Towns is doubled. Here's Edwards. Here's Rivers. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And here's Edwards from the arc. No good on that one. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Shot from the wing. Barbosa's shot is off.
Made that shot a little harder than it had to be. No one around him, just rise straight up and drill it.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Barbosa against Rivers. And Bates-Diop gets it to go. Bates-Diop's got 10.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
They get a hand on it. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Barbosa against Rivers. MP outside. Down low, Bates-Diop. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Spreading the wealth. MP just has a knack for doing that on and off the court.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Reed. Edwards looking it over. Looking to get back on track here. A second chance effort. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
San Antonio making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Gobert's checked in.
Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together.
Barbosa's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 19. To the middle. Edwards, that's good. He's got 13.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Barbosa passes to Collins. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Conley's checked in.
Mike Conley.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Barbosa against Conley. Now the pass to Sohan. 6 on the shot clock. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Conley surveying the D. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
The Timberwolves, 53.
And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
Can't forget about the boards. If we don't go to body.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Keldon Johnson is out there with Devin Vassell. Then it's Jones. Then it's MP. And it's Collins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the San Antonio 5. Basket good.
Yeah, they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking. Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Towns is doubled. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Jones kicks to Barbosa. Back to Jones. Unloads. Barbosa's shot is off.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Edwards inside. Covered by Barbosa. Edwards can't hit. San Antonio leading by 16. Johnson dishes to Barbosa. Back to Johnson. Towns with the steal. And now Minnesota on the fast break. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Conley against Jones. MP outside. From deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Conley the pass to Edwards. Now Gobert. Over Collins. And Barbosa pulls it down.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Outside Collins. Back to Barbosa. Dishes to Collins. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And the Spurs lead by 16.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to McDaniels. Passes it to Edwards. Takes the three. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got his 8th rebound here tonight. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history. Not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Towns kicks to Conley. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Conley's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 18. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And you look at Anthony Edwards. And GA, he is becoming the leader of this Timberwolves team, isn't he?
I think he is. I mean, partly it's his production with his numbers up across the board, but it's also his personality. He plays with tremendous swagger.
And he makes the first.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's Jones with the ball for San Antonio. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Good work there as it goes. Collins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Back to Conley. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
And that one drops for him. And the Spurs lead by 20.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Back to Conley. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
Jones up top, covered by Conley, the 8-footer. And there's the bucket as Jones finishes it off.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Outside Conley. Here's Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. Edwards can't hit.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
We talk about players. We talk about coaches and GMs, but not too much about owners and their effect on the game and the organization.
Kevin, the owners for me are A1. It starts from the top. They're the ones who hire the team president, GMs, and coaches. And certainly, there's some teams who have some great owners.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
He's perfect from the line this time. Time called here, and the Spurs decide to talk it over. San Antonio leading by 18. Pass to Vassell. Here's Johnson. Good, nice job down low.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
There's the pass to McDaniels. And here's Edwards. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Johnson. And rebounded by McDaniels. Timberwolves trail by 20. Over in the corner, Edwards. And Towns, the bucket on the assist from Edwards. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Here's Sohan, defended by Towns. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Sohan. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Towns, and it's Sohan missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
He's checked in for Jones. Here's Johnson, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. You know, Steve, the persistent growth of Keldon Johnson is pretty impressive.
It is, Kevin. He is obviously receptive to good coaching and is committed to finding success here in the league. Almost across the board, you see his stats creeping up season to season.
And that one falls for Johnson.
What I like about Keldon Johnson, he doesn't settle. Most of his shots come from inside the line.
And both free throws good for Johnson. Lonzo Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 14-point game. They get the rebound. Towns. Here's McDaniels. Here's Gobert. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And Gobert demonstrating once again why he's one of the best rebounders in the game. Just using his size to swallow up all the boards.
1 shot.
.127 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Barbosa against Conley. Lobs up there for Collins. Stolen by McDaniels. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. Oh!
Yes!
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Vassell. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barbosa passes to Collins. Over Gobert. Shot by Collins, no good. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Now here's McDaniels. Covered by Vassell. Stolen by McDaniels.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Conley dishes to Towns. And Gobert kicks to Towns. Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Tips it. And there's Gobert, putting it right back in. And now just a 5-point San Antonio lead.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. And so it's San Antonio with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got the sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
MP, thanks for stopping by.
Come on, man. I always got time for you, Fred.
Oh, hey, listen, I wanted to say thank you to you and the team for the tremendous job you're doing connecting with the fan base. On behalf of the entire organization.
Oh, I would not say the entire organization.
Right. Well, sounds like you're keeping them happy too, clearing your on-court hurdles.
I wouldn't call them on-court hurdles. That's the fun stuff, man. And your stuff is fun too, but kind of in a, embarrassing yet humbling, but fun kind of way still,
Wow. There's that charm that's got your likability rating up 11 points.
Don't play me, man. 11 points? That's got to be some sort of record right there, man.
It's very impressive in a short amount of time. Like I said, you're doing a tremendous job.
I appreciate you, Fred.
Do you think your college coach would be proud of the way you were dropping dimes all over the court tonight?
Yeah, coach was always, talking about sharing the ball and making that extra pass. We spent half the practice just reversing the ball from sideline to sideline. So, yeah, I got a text from coach, man. He was happy for me.
I bet. So do you see yourself as a primary ball handler?
Man, I definitely believe in my ability to run the point and make plays for other people, Coach ultimately makes that decision. But, yeah, I like having the ball in my hands. I feel good when it happens.
For every season, showing me they feel relaxed, like that therapeutic. She take that down, call back, so she won't think I need it. I gave my Rolls Royce some wings. Jury so cold I could freeze. Hey, first time I called Elliot, gonna told me to spend $250. Now my chain costs $500,000, and I'm plotting on a silly Billy. Made 25 million, I said Now all of these me better, Shorty say she like me, cause she sliding through the trenches with me. Give her $1 million worth of game, like I'm wallowing Gilly. Weezy wanna Pluto ride it, this way too easy. I put your in CC, Celine Chanel if need be. You really actors, you should've been on TV. You talking like you turned up, you really TD. It's your one and young Weezy, man, it's too easy. Different for every season, showing me they I feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that down, call back, so she won't think I need it. Made it out of jungle, my ball ain't got no jumper. lessons like that therapeutic. She take that down, call back so she won't think I need it. I gave my Rolls Royce some wings. Jury so cold I could freeze. Hey, first time I called Elliot, Gunna told me to spend $250. Now my chain costs $500,000, and I'm plotting on this silly Billy. Made $25 million, I said Now all of these me better, Shorty say she like me, cause she sliding through the trenches with me. Give her $1 million worth of game, like I'm wallowing Gilly. Weezy wanna Pluto ride it, this way too easy. I put your in CC, Celine Chanel if need be. You really actors, you should've been on TV. You talking like you turned up, you really TD. It's your one and young Weezy, man, it's too easy. Different for every season, showing me they I the feel relaxed, it's like they therapeutic. She take that down, call back so she won't think I need it. Made it out of the jungle, I ball ain't got no jumper. My uncle, never met but I still love you. Remember that from way back? That in the hood with that made my pillow. This ain't that what you looking at, and we didn't update the roster. You can tell it's a rich posture. Y'all gon' wanna spit in it proper. In that school I was searching my locker. Who did your jury? It look like brass. When your bro should've stopped you. It's your one and young Weezy, man, it's too easy. Different for every season, showing me they the feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that down, call back so she won't think I need it. If I don't post and I go ghost, it's gon' be for a reason. Just got my reading and my reasons. I'm booked out the region. This jury call on me, I'm freezing. No way, I'm anemic.
Put on, man, it's too easy. Y'all gon' like you don't snatch a line. I got a different place, different seasons. That band position, cutting her off, too easy. I started off on B-stars right at the band. I on the west side, think that I abandoned her. I have I can change climate. I threw the money on it to the price up like I designed it. Ain't put the presidential on the that little IG in a car. Pop out that night and double lock. In the car.
It's your one and young Weezy, man, it's too easy. Different for every season, showing me they the feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that down, call back so she won't think I need it. If I don't post and I go ghost, it's gon' be for a reason. Just got my reading and my reasons. I'm booked out the region. This jury call on me, I'm freezing. No way, I'm anemic.
sign, yeah, I get that. With dollar signs, let's see how far your bars gon' get. Don't do no features, less I know you got no price on this. I don't do no beatbox, leave your feet hot, that running like a track star, right out them Reeboks. There's no more parties for your shorty, but she still gon' be a to find a with some guap with your bro. Got no cap, we count